governor appointed by the Prime Minister Mr. Ranil Wickremesinghe, Mr. Arjuna Ram Mahendran, clearly stated that it's not him, that it is the employees who manipulated this. It is the US-backed, US slavery type employees, who are not supporting the Sri Lankan government, who are doing this inside the central bank, who are responsible for the bond scam, not Arjuna Mahendran, not Aloysius or anybody here. In this situation, since this bond scam has happened because of the employees who are loyal to the US inside the central bank, for their prestigious, just imagination they have, and to keep other Sri Lankans under their control, and a cruel satisfaction they have from that. So this stupid mentality of these employees who are ruining our political leaders, Prime Minister, President, Parliament members' initiatives to develop this country. So in that case, I think the best option, my advice to Sri Lanka government, is to separate the Sri Lanka development bond issuance from the central bank, which I advised them in 2013 even, right? At that time also I said the same thing. So in this situation, it's better to, have a Sri Lanka government bond corporation, right? So Sri Lanka government sovereign bond corporation, separate from the central bank as an independent authority, and under them issue the Sri Lanka government development bonds hereafter. And existing portfolio of the central bank's public, debt department must be transferred to the, this newly incorporated corporation, and thereby a new set of indigenous employees who are more supportive to the politically elected, democratically elected leaders of this country, the President, Prime Minister, Cabinet, and the Parliament must be the professionally qualified people, must be the employees of the Sri Lanka government bond corporation, right? And accordingly they can do this, and then independently they will issue the bonds, and then because bond scam was done by these employees to bring disreputation to the government central bank, and thereafter attack the government's sovereign debt payments. And actually this happened, and thereafter they attacked the commercial banks also now. So thereafter, once this bond issuance is separated from the Central Bank of Sri Lanka, well, the central bank will not have anything to do with the Sri Lanka development bonds. So then, in that case, these employees who are so corrupted and they are not obliging the political leaders of this country and the people's elected leaders, and they try to take control of our economy by doing unauthorized illegal things, their activities would not be there thereafter, and the Sri Lanka central bank role with regard to the Sri Lanka development bonds will end once the Sri Lanka development bond corporation had been incorporated. So this bond scam issue can, any disreputation to the Sri Lankan government can be corrected, because central bank will thereafter not issue Sri Lanka development bonds, but it will be the Sri Lanka Development Bond Corporation who would do this. And with regard to the these Sri Lanka development bonds, the existing development bonds that had been funded by the, Sri Lanka's commercial banks' foreign assets, because the main point is that the Fitch rating mentioned Sri Lanka development bonds, the finance came from the commercial banks' overseas assets. So then, I think for that matter, I think that was a regulation by the Central Bank of Sri Lanka. Well, but then still, it downgraded the commercial banks due to political pressure anyway, and the corrupt nature of the central banks, cruel, self-fulfilling employees who are not concerned about our economy or our leaders, our people's leaders. So better to, in that case, in any way, to make sure that Sri Lanka Development Bond Corporation, since it is not possible for them to pay those banks money to the commercial banks again until the maturity of the Sri Lanka development bond comes, or the at the time period. So it's better for them to Sri Lanka Development Bond Corporation to have a discussion with them and see the possibility of, through the discussions, whether they like to be like international primary dealers for promoting Sri Lanka development bonds overseas hereafter, by waiving off those investments in the Sri Lanka development bonds which Fitch rating says have about 7.7% of the total assets of the Sri Lanka commercial banks and 78% of their total equity will give them as a deposit to the Sri Lanka Development Bond Corporation, so that Sri Lanka Development Bond Corporation thereafter can make them, hire them, and establish them as Sri Lanka Development Bond principal agents for different regions in the North America, South America, Europe, Africa, Asia, ASEAN, Australasia, etc. So this way, making sure that those deposits into the Sri Lanka development bonds, which had created this issue of downgrading to CCC negative banking operating environment, could be considered as a deposit with the Sri Lanka Development Bond Corporation. So that problem is then over. And thereafter, since this downgrading happened due to this foreign assets involvement in the Sri Lanka development bonds, according to the central bank, can be advised by the president and the prime minister, who is the Prime Minister Mahinda Rajapaksa, the finance minister, not to in any case to be safe, not to request commercial banks to invest their foreign asset portfolios in the Sri Lanka development bonds hereafter.